For work together 5-3, we have 3 transactions that we need to complete. We have a transaction for a dishonored check, a transaction for an EFT payment, and a transaction for a debit card payment. So we're going to start out by doing the transaction on August 18th. And this is a transaction for a dishonored check from Christine Iverson. $126 plus a $25 fee, memo number 312. So Christine Iverson owed us money. We are eventually going to receive money from her. So we call that accounts receivable dash Christine Iverson, memo number 312. And she paid us, so we would have decreased the amount she owed us with a credit. Accounts receivable is an asset, so it would have decreased with a credit. Well, that money she paid us didn't go through the bank, so now we need to add back the amount she owes us plus that $25 fee. So we're going to add to the accounts receivable. Accounts receivable increases with a debit, so we're going to debit her account for $151 and credit cash for $151. That is our first transaction. On the 20th, we need to record a transaction for paying cash using EFT. This is no different than paying cash using a check. The only difference is that it's memo number 313 instead of a check number. So we wrote a check because we owed, so that's accounts payable, we owed Schwartz Enterprises. We owed them $270. We paid them, so we're going to decrease that accounts payable with a debit of $270 and decrease cash with a credit of $270. Same transaction on the 21st. It's going to look just like when we bought supplies with cash, except we're using a debit card. So it's memo 314 instead of a check number. So we purchased supplies. We're going to debit supplies for $62 and credit cash, because it doesn't matter if we wrote a check, we did an EFT, electronic funds transfer, or if we used a debit card, we are still decreasing the value of cash in our bank account, so we need to credit.